At the recent TikTok World event, TikTok made a very serious case that they should be a platform that you're considering in your next ad campaign. Now, there's a couple of things specifically that they dropped that no other platform has. The first, and to me the most interesting, was they claim using the data that they have, they're able to actually separate and target audiences based on whether those folks are in awareness, in consideration, or the conversion phase. Now, this is a big deal because that's kind of the whole game when it comes to buying media, is that our jobs as advertisers or as marketers is to figure out where people are, whether they have no idea who we are, whether they're considering a purchase or a booking, or whether they're ready to actually put their credit card down, and then match the right type of content and the right messaging with that phase. Now, if this is true, if TikTok can actually use all of their data to actually target people based on where they are in that journey, oh my goodness, we're about to get so much more efficient with our media buying, so much more targeted with our content. And if you think about it, it just kind of makes sense, right? Because if you're TikTok, you're able to see what are people watching, what are they clicking, what do they want to see more of. They know what your For You page is. And if you've ever spent a little bit of time on TikTok, you know that when you're starting to think about booking a trip or buying a pair of shoes, that's kind of everything that's showing up in your feed because that's what you've been engaging in. And so it remains to be seen exactly how well this new tool works. But if they can pull it off, it's really exciting. They had a couple of other announcements too. One is their content suite. This is where they can actually match you directly with the content that you're being tagged in. So if you're a brand that has a few people talking about it, maybe you have a community of people who love what you're up to, they're going to pull all of that right into your business platform, and you're going to be able to see it and convert that into ads from a single dashboard. Now, this isn't revolutionary, but it sure does make life a whole lot easier than having to go and search and see what we're tagged in and then take that content, download it, and put it back up into an ad. That can all happen now in a single place. And finally, we know that search is happening on social, right? Specifically on TikTok, more Gen Zs would rather find their next product or vacation on TikTok than use Google. There's a lot of them that never use Google, and actually that's not exclusive to Gen Zs either, right? Millennials, even Gen X and Boomers are reporting that they would spend a lot more time searching on social than on Google. And so TikTok is leaning into this. They're doubling down on search ads. They're making it easier for us to create sort of Google-style ads within TikTok. And when something like this comes up, I always think about first mover advantage, right? If you were buying Google ads back in like 2009, you were paying like a penny a click and you were dominating while everyone else was trying to scramble and figure out what this whole PPC advertising thing was. Now, I'm sure that there are some brands who are making the shift, but it's happening slowly. So if you have a little bit of media budget and you're thinking about being found, especially by younger folks, but not exclusively, I would seriously consider TikTok advertising for all of the reasons that we just talked about and lots more. If you're into this sort of thing, travel, tourism, marketing news, and new ideas and updates as they come out, you're gonna wanna hit that subscribe button because we release new stories like this every week.